Bernie is deaf. And I think the reason we're all so connected is that somehow she's learned to use Joey as her ears. She's always watching Joey's ears. If Joey's ears move, Bernie's face moves too. It's like they're tuned in to the same frequency. Joey is basically her hearing aid. When I met Joey, she was just a skinny, frightened puppy. She came from Guatemala, rescued by a group that saves street dogs. There, many kids throw rocks at dogs, and she grew up afraid of them. When I first saw her, she was only a few months old, covered in mange, hairless, sick, and full of worms. Yet there was something in her eyes, a little spark of trust, even after everything she'd been through. I took her home that same day. Joey has always been affectionate, but interestingly, she's always been more drawn to other animals than to people. I had never owned a cat before, but sometime later I met Bernie, a calico kitten, at the San Francisco shelter. I took Joey with me to meet her, and it was love at first sight. Bernie walked straight up to her, and Joey accepted her affection so gently that it felt like they already knew each other. For the first few months, I didn't even know Bernie was deaf. I realized it later, maybe after 3 months. She didn't react to sounds, but she responded to Joey's movements. When we walked together and Joey turned her head, Bernie did the same. When we went biking, Joey would glance back to make sure Bernie was okay, and if another dog came near, she would step between them, protective and calm. It was like she just understood her role without anyone teaching her. Over the years, they developed a rhythm that feels almost choreographed. On walks, they move side by side, Joey always one step ahead, and Bernie matching her pace, watching every movement. Sometimes they wear matching jackets, which makes it even cuter. Other times, I take them biking and they both sit quietly, watching the world go by, the wind brushing their faces. At home, the energy shifts. The cat licks Joey's head, rests her face against her, and curls up on her body as if that's the safest place on earth. There's something mesmerizing about that gesture. Bernie's tiny paw resting on Joey's chest, both of them asleep under the soft afternoon light. It's a scene that reminds me how deeply they understand each other without words. There was a time when they played more, ran around all day. Now they prefer comfort, the couch, the bed, a blanket, but they still communicate the same way, with signals, looks, and quiet understanding. Joey is still the protector, and Bernie, she's the calm soul of the house. After everything they've been through, they've become symbols of how love can transform and heal. Dogs and cats are so adaptable. They can learn to trust again, to love again, to build bonds that no one fully understands, but that you can feel. Sometimes I watch them sleeping, pressed against each other, and I think maybe Bernie doesn't need to hear anything to know she's safe. Joey already takes care of that for her. And in the end, that's what love is. It doesn't need sound to be heard.